Hello, leaders. Hey, this is Paul Grau, and welcome to Season 7, Episode 10 of Run to Your Leadership Challenges. This is the daily show that equips team leaders to lead through the challenges they face every day. So today, I want to talk about leadership goals. And primarily, I want to check in to see how you are doing with your goals that you've set now that we're almost a week and a half into the new year. Before I begin, I want to tell you how you can join our current online community for leaders and why you should join. You see, here at the CLC team, growing our online community for leaders is my number one goal because I believe in it. I know what the vision is for this group, and I know that it's going to help leaders all over the world. And I want you to be a part of the foundation that we're growing. This group is where leaders learn from each other, they mentor each other, they bounce things off of each other. And let's face it, there's a lot of leaders. Actually, 70% of people in leadership positions don't get any training at all on leadership. And I want to close that gap. I want to provide this group where leaders can go and continuously learn. Because let's face it, leadership is a continuous learning process. I don't care if you've been leading for 30 years. You're still learning about leadership. And if you think you know everything about leadership, well, I'm not sure if you should be a leader because you've got to continuously learn and grow about leadership. So if you're interested in that, or if that sounds like something that you're interested or somebody that you know may be interested, please click on the link in today's show notes or go to clcteam.com and click on the tab at the top that says membership. All right, so let's talk about goals and your goals specifically and how you're doing, because I want to provide a way here that we can hold each other accountable. And I know this is kind of a one-way conversation, but man, I invite you to please comment on any of the links. You can look me up on Facebook. You can email me. Please continue to ask me how I'm doing on my goals. So all I want to know today is, how are you doing on your goals? Is your plan going well? You know, the plan that you made based on the shows earlier last year, later in the year last year, November, December, I had quite a few goals shows. So if you'd missed those, go back and listen and develop your own plan for your goals. Turn your dreams into goals and then make them happen with a plan. And if your plan's not going well, do you need to make adjustments? Also, now that we're a week and a half in, how realistic is your current goal that you're working on? Is it still realistic, or do you think it's a little out of reach? So, are you on track with your plan? Are you doing all the things that you identified that you had to do each week to reach that goal? Are you still on track to complete your goal by your deadline? You remember, goals are dreams with deadlines, okay? So you can dream it, you can imagine it's going to happen, but until you start doing the actions that's going to create that goal from happening or getting achieved, you're not going to get it done. Now, if you're crushing your goals, man, huge congratulations to you. Because believe it or not, about 75% of New Year's resolutions are already gone. People have already given up on them. The first 10 days of the year, and the gyms are packed, right? Gyms even bring in extra equipment knowing that, man, it's going to be packed. But usually by the middle of the month, they're getting rid of all this extra equipment that they rented because the gyms are empty again. So again, if you're crushing your goal and you're still on track, you're ahead of 75% of people worldwide. And believe it or not, greater than 50% of people have already deserted their goals and New Year's resolutions. All right, so 75% aren't on track. Over 50% have already given up and said, I'm done with that. So if you have already deserted your goals, I doubt if it's you, because I know what kind of people you are, what kind of leaders you are, how driven you are. And if you're a little off track, hey, that's okay. Make adjustments if you need to, either to your schedule or to your daily task list, and just keep going. Don't give up. I'm here to encourage you, and hopefully you got some kind of accountability partner that you've set up your goals with, like we talked about earlier in the shows, that is going along that goal with you. You remember your percentage, your chances of accomplishing that goal goes up like 4 times the amount if you have somebody doing the goal with you. And remember, keep tracking your progress. And the way I told you to track your progress is track how you're doing on your daily tasks that you know that you need to get done to accomplish that goal. And this is all according to the way you set it up, to the way you set up your plan. And hey, if you've already given up on your goal or you haven't even started, that's okay too. Because guess what? It's really your choice. You could begin your goal today or tomorrow or next Monday, because goals are like that. I set a bunch of annual goals, and some of the goals that I set, I won't begin until the second quarter or the third quarter, because I have some goals that I'm working on now that I need to accomplish before I start the next goal. So just remember, goals and growth-driven people get more accomplished. They're more successful. And if you've already had a plan laid out, keep pushing yourself. Keep holding yourself accountable and check in with me and hold me accountable. I'll give you a quick update on some of the goals that I've set. And I'm primarily working on about 5 goals right now, but I'll give you an update on a few of these. First of all, I'm currently on track with my daily and weekly contact list, the people that I need to, the amount of people that I need to contact each week. And that is to ultimately grow my online community for leaders, because I want as many quality leaders in there as possible. Because if you join, I want there to be quality leaders in there. And I need your help with that too. So please, if you know of anybody or if you are still on the fence, hop on in, man. We want you in there. Also, I'm still on track with my Noom plan. That's Noom. And if I've never heard of it, or I had never heard of it before November of last year, and I got in and I've lost 15 pounds since about mid-November, right before Thanksgiving. Not a good time to go on a health program, but I'm doing well on that. I'm still on track. I am also still on track on a last-minute goal that I set on New Year's Day, and that was to go through the Bible in 1 year. I go on the YouVersion Bible app every day, and they had a go through the Bible in a year plan in there, and I'm going through that plan. And really, man, it's really interesting. I'm really loving the devotional and the different things that they're doing. And hey, if you want to hop in, if that's something that you want to do, I'd love for you to join me, because I'm really enjoying it. And finally, I got a little behind on my exercise goal. Did a little bit of traveling, but I just got back from Florida, and being down there a week allowed me to catch back up a little bit. So I'm pretty much on track. I might be, my goal this year for running and walking is 1,000 miles combined. So I want to run 1,000 miles this year. So if that's something that you want to do, I do have a Facebook page it's called Run to Your 500 Mile Challenge. And that was a couple of years ago, and I crushed that goal. And that's a good goal. So you can jump on in there. The link to that Facebook page is in the show notes, or you can just look for Run to Your 500 Mile Challenge on Facebook and join the group. Hey, that's it for today. But I hope you check out our website at clcteam.com. Be sure to click on the tab at the top that says membership. And there's another tab that says mastermind group. And check out the different ways that we can serve you and your team. Hey, that's it for today. Have a great rest of your day. And until tomorrow, run to your challenges.